Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Marvel Legends figure review, and today we have in front of us from the Marvel's controller Build-A-Figure wave, Madame Hydra. Yeah, I think this might be the one I'm least excited about from this wave because, well, we'll get to that. Let's read her little bio. I mean, the artwork is amazing, again by David Nakayama. I have to check the name, but again, I really like his style, and there the character looks really nice. And it says, the woman once known as Viper assumes command of Hydra, taking the title of Madame Hydra and turning the organization into her personal army. So, and there you have the rest of the people. With her you get the, number 3, which is the left leg. And yeah, let's just take her out and see how good she actually is. And there you have Madame Hydra out of the packaging with everything she comes with, apart from the Build-A-Figure part. She comes with a couple of fist hands, just the usual. She comes with these two very flimsy guns we know from the retro-carded Black Widow figure, and I don't know, maybe even from before. I wasn't collecting back then. She has this belt piece. I don't know if it's new or if it's like an older piece, but it's at least something. I mean, the body is very plain, and is that body we have had like 1,000 times by now. The guns, a little nice thing is that they have this like leopard or something like that pattern on the grip, so that's at least something, you know. Guns can go in the holsters, of course, but they don't, I mean, they fall really easily. You just have to, well, you won't be doing that maybe, yeah, but they don't fit really snug in there, you know. She comes with a couple of, well, she has a couple of trigger finger hands. One has a vertical swivel, this one, that's the good one, and this one has an horizontal swivel. I don't know why. They should have given us both with vertical swivel, you know, that's what I mean, at least. But yeah, it's not what we got. There you can see the face, that's my gripe. I mean, the sculpt is very nice. The hair has even like a wash or shading or both, you know. Let's say it's a wash, something like that. And the face sculpt, I think it's nice, but I think the paint is a bit like too raw. You know, it's not like really, I don't know, especially the shadow, the eye shadow there, it's like just like a splotch of paint, you know, instead of being like eye shadow. In my opinion, it's too thick. Sometimes we get too thin layers of like the gold here for the buckle or something like that, but for the eyes there, the eye shadow, I think is a bit too thick. Because I think the head is kind of the selling point of this figure. The rest is something we have had a million times by now. It seemed like the upper arms, well, I don't know if they're new, maybe they have been around, but they have at least this, like for the sleeve, that's a sculpted little detail. Otherwise the body is totally plain, and we know it, you know. Well, I think by now you know how this body works. So she can look upwards that far, even with all that hair. It's shaped so that she can move the head a little bit. She can look downwards just that far, or you can move the hair a bit, and yeah. So it's not like as stiff as you would imagine. You can actually play a bit with it, actually a lot. She can of course look all the way around. The shoulders can go all the way around, but they get hindered by the hair. But I mean, they could go all the way around. They can do the T-pose and a bit more. Nothing at the bicep, it's an older mold. You get your bicep swivel here at the elbow, and you have your arms that can, well, the elbows that can bend to 90 degrees. This hand has a horizontal swivel. Both fist hands have horizontal swivels, so that's about that. This one, as we said, has a vertical swivel, so that's the best hand. And it seems like it has, I don't know if the hand has a wash to it. It seems like the hands have a wash. It's funny because the rest of the body has no wash only the hair and those couple of hands. I don't know if the fist ones, but yeah. You have a diaphragm joint here. It gets you just backward movement that far. Going forward you get also a bit, not much, but well, it's okay. I mean, for this older mold, nothing or almost nothing to the sides. It's just very limited. I don't know why. The head has a bit of tilt, but the hair gets in the way, you know. The legs can lift up to 90 degrees, so she can kick forward that far. She has a very limited split, also only like not even 90 degrees. Yeah, a bit of a shame. She can kick backwards, well, just that much before the sculpt gets on the way. You have a thigh cut. Of course, you can turn it all the way around. You have double jointed knees that can bend that far. It's not much, but that's what you get. Maybe if you cut here on the leg, on the back of the leg, you can get a bit more range. Nothing at the boot. The feet can go backwards that far, forward that far. That's actually good. And she has an ankle pivot, which is, yeah, not the best, but also not the worst. So that's it for this figure. It's a simple one, but I just wanted to review it anyway, because we're doing almost the whole wave, just not the Iron Man figure, at least not now. We're getting closer to the Build-A-Figure. Just one more figure, Speedball, and then we'll be ready to review the controller. And there you have Madam Hydra next to Black Widow, Tigra, and Gwen Stacy, because she was around. Next to Quake, Maria Hill, and another version of the Black Widow. And next to Captain America, US Agent, and for the sake of green, next to Beachhead, so that you can also see you can compare the amount of detail and love put to the G.I. Joe figures and this one, for example. And that's it for this review. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to check some of the suggested videos. And please take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.